All right, here's a recording I want to do something on, and this tells about the death of MP Dr. Lynvale Bloomfield, who was found dead in his home in Passy Gardens, Port Tony. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I think this happened just recently, this month, no, in the last month, where he was found in his bedroom, naked with a shower running and with several stab wounds. Now, and so far, what has been reported that there haven't been any. These are the signs of a robbery, so to speak. Even though police have really stated that there's one of his main cell phones that went missing. All right, but this is about jewelry, which is said was found as property. But it has been a lot of unanswered questions here, though. I mean, like I think I've heard the name before. He's on the PNP party, and I think he lost his election seat recently. I think when the current government came to power. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember exactly though, but this whole killing seems there are unanswered questions. Because what also we learned apart from what I mentioned is that his helper was the one who found his body, and she's the one who made it alert to the gardener who came in afterwards. And then there's just been the speculation what was the motive, and I've said online what I think the motive is, but I could be wrong. All right, because investigation is still going. We don't know much what's happening now. My thing is what the facts have come out. Again, I wasn't there that night. I don't know what happened. Is that one obvious thing is that since it was not like a robbery, obviously, all right, is that Dr. Bloomfield know who the killer was. Like, chances are he let the killer in, it was someone he obviously trusted, and so that's the most no, that was the most that's the most that's one of the most that's one of the most upfront theories right to is that this killer was someone new. So is Lisa one is a part police investigated those around him, as to who might have had a grudge against him, who he was, or so on. That's the first thing, and I think what I've said, and again I don't know if I'm right or wrong, that is a crime of passion. I mean, if he was found undressed, the show was running, and whoever it is that killed him, or even though I think they're saying there's more than one killer, this is what this police are letting out now, is that that was a person who killed him, or was someone he was involved with intimately. Was it a case that he and the person were in a sexual relationship, and then something bad happened and the person went and stabbed him? Because the thing is, what if it was a robbery? I mean, you'd think that a gun would have been used, because usually when you stab someone, that's more of a personal thing. That's what my theory is, though. And they didn't say anyone that's saying that a cell phone was missing. That just means that probably he probably called the killer that he most likely knew, and the killer wanted to cover the tracks so that they don't find who it was. All right, and if they haven't found the phone, the problem is that the killer most likely destroyed it just to cover their tracks. But you think that with us, or the stab wounds that, and they didn't also think they noticed that they didn't say it if they found the murder weapon. So that means that the killer probably took the murder weapon after killing Dr. Bloomfield. All right. But do you think that there have been some other types of evidence, like there's some footprints with all that blood, or any surveillance cameras? Did anybody know who he might have been about? Because this guy said that wasn't married, didn't have any children as far as anyone known. So it's probably a guy who has a private life, from what I'm understanding, if you didn't know that much. But this is my theory off the bat, that this sounds like a crime of passion, that probably whoever is involved with, it probably ended badly, and the person just stabbed the person, Dr. Lynvale, to death out of a sense of rage. And yeah, there's some other theories as to what kind of lifestyle Dr. Bloomfield might have led, but I don't have any evidence, so I'm not going to put that out there without any known facts. So, but this just sounds to me like a crime of passion. And again, I wasn't there that night. I don't know if I'm right or I'm wrong, but that's what it's pointing out to. Like, this killer was obviously someone that knew Dr. Lynvale Bloomfield personally, and they have to find out who was the person he's seen, all right, who was he involved with, might have been involved with, and that's what I see. So we'll see how it turns out, and that's what I have to say. So this is going to stay to Jamaica and the Caribbean, but subscribe to other main pages, Miles Goose and Farron and Miles GF Productions. All right, and that's it.